The Greys, often regarded as the most famous and widely recognized alien species in modern ufology, are typically depicted as small, humanoid beings with large, bulbous heads, oversized black eyes, slender bodies, and grayish skin. Their reputation in popular culture and alien encounter narratives stems primarily from alleged abductions, government conspiracy theories, and science fiction portrayals. The origins of the gray alien archetype can be traced back to mid-20th century UFO sightings and abduction accounts, with one of the most well-known being the Betty and Barney Hill abduction case of 1961. The Hills described being taken aboard a spacecraft by non-human entities that closely resembled the gray aliens commonly reported today. Since then, grays have become a staple of extraterrestrial lore, appearing in numerous accounts of close encounters, secret government projects, and media portrayals. They are often believed to originate from the Zeta Reticuli star system, a binary system approximately 39 light-years from Earth. This association emerged from Betty Hill's account of a star map shown to her by the aliens, which some researchers later linked to Zeta Reticuli. The Greys are frequently characterized as emotionless, highly intelligent, and scientifically advanced, with a focus on genetic experimentation and hybridization programs. Many abductees report being subjected to medical examinations, reproductive experiments, and telepathic communication during their encounters. Unlike traditional depictions of extraterrestrials in mythology or folklore, the Greys are often portrayed as cold and indifferent rather than benevolent or malevolent, conducting their activities with an almost robotic efficiency. Some theories suggest that the Greys are not biological beings, but rather bioengineered entities, possibly serving as drones or worker beings for a more advanced alien race. Others speculate that they might be future humans who have returned to the past, having genetically modified themselves over millennia. Their connection to secret government projects is a popular topic in conspiracy theories, with claims that they are involved in covert agreements with world governments, such as those allegedly made during the Roswell incident of 1947 and the supposed Majestic 12 program. Some narratives claim that certain factions of the Greys are cooperating with human governments in exchange for technological advancements, while others argue that they are manipulating humanity for their own genetic survival. Skeptics, however, attribute the proliferation of gray alien encounters to psychological factors, including sleep paralysis, mass hysteria, and cultural reinforcement through media and science fiction. Nonetheless, the sheer volume of reported encounters across the globe, spanning decades, continues to fuel speculation about their existence. Whether they are extraterrestrial scientists, interdimensional entities, artificial constructs, or psychological projections, the Greys remain one of the most enduring and enigmatic figures in the study of UFO phenomena. Their influence on popular culture is undeniable, as they have been featured in countless movies, books, and television series, from The X-Files to Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Whether real or fictional, the Greys embody humanity's deepest fears and fascinations about the unknown, the cosmos, and our place in the universe. The Reptilians, also known as Draconians, Reptoids, or Lizard People, are one of the most infamous alien species in modern conspiracy theories and ufology. They are typically described as tall, humanoid reptilian beings, often standing between 6 to 9 feet tall, with scaly green or brown skin, slit pupil eyes, sharp claws, and a muscular build. Some accounts suggest they have a long tail, ridged foreheads, and the ability to shapeshift into human form, which fuels widespread theories that they secretly infiltrate human society. Reptilians are frequently depicted as a malevolent, warlike species that seeks global domination, control of human institutions, and genetic experimentation on humanity. Unlike the Greys, who are often described as indifferent scientists, reptilians are typically portrayed as aggressive, power-hungry, and manipulative, working from the shadows to manipulate human civilization for their own benefit. The origins of reptilian mythology can be traced back to ancient civilizations, where serpent-like deities and reptilian beings frequently appeared in religious and mythological traditions. In Sumerian mythology, the Anunnaki, a group of deities associated with the creation of humanity, are sometimes interpreted as reptilian in nature. Similarly, in Hindu mythology, the Nagas are serpent-like beings with supernatural abilities who live underground or in hidden realms. The feathered serpent god Quetzalcoatl of the Aztecs and Kukulkan of the Mayans also bear striking reptilian characteristics, leading some theorists to speculate that ancient civilizations might have had encounters with real reptilian beings that later became deified. The modern reptilian conspiracy theory was largely popularized by David Icke, a British author and former sports broadcaster who, in the 1990s, began promoting the idea that the world is secretly controlled by a reptilian elite. According to Icke and other conspiracy theorists, these beings originate from the Alpha Draconis star system and have infiltrated human societies for centuries, taking control of governments, royal families, major corporations, and financial institutions. Some versions of the theory claim that famous world leaders, including British royalty, U.S. presidents, and powerful business magnates, are actually reptilians in disguise, using their ability to shapeshift to blend into human society. This theory gained traction among conspiracy communities and has since become a staple of deep state, New World Order, and Illuminati conspiracies. Supporters of the theory argue that strange behaviors, slit-like pupils seen in photographs, or unexplained global events are evidence of reptilian influence. Skeptics, however, dismiss these claims as psychological projections, pareidolia, seeing patterns that aren't there, or misinterpretations of historical symbols. Beyond conspiracy theories, some abduction accounts describe encounters with reptilian extraterrestrials, often in underground bases or deep caverns. Some alleged abductees claim that reptilians are involved in genetic experiments, hybridization programs, and psychic warfare. There are also claims of underground reptilian cities or bases, such as the infamous Dulce base in New Mexico, where secret human-alien collaborations and experiments are said to take place. These reports suggest that reptilians might be working with or even controlling other alien species, such as the Greys, possibly using them as biological drones or servants. Some theories suggest that reptilians are not extraterrestrial at all, but rather an ancient race that evolved on Earth long before humans, possibly surviving underground or in secret locations. This aligns with stories of lost civilizations like Atlantis and Lemuria, where advanced beings ruled before mysteriously vanishing. There are also connections to Hollow Earth theories, where an ancient, technologically superior reptilian civilization is believed to exist beneath the Earth's crust. In pop culture, reptilians have been a recurring theme in science fiction, television, and literature. Series like V, 1983, 2009, Doctor Who, Star Trek, and Stargate SG. One all feature reptilian alien species with militaristic or deceptive characteristics. The idea of a secret, shape-shifting alien elite has also influenced mainstream movies like They Live, 1988, in which hidden extraterrestrials control society through subliminal messaging. The reptilian archetype often plays on deep-seated human fears of deception, manipulation, and hidden power structures, making it a compelling and enduring concept in both conspiracy circles and entertainment. Despite the lack of scientific evidence supporting the existence of reptilians, the theory persists due to its adaptability and its ability to provide a grand, unifying explanation for global power struggles and social issues. It resonates with those who feel disenfranchised or skeptical of mainstream narratives, offering an alternative worldview where invisible forces control humanity from behind the scenes. Whether as ancient gods, underground dwellers, interstellar conquerors, or the secret rulers of Earth, the legend of the reptilians continues to capture the imagination of those searching for hidden truths in the universe. The Nordics, also known as Pleiadians, are one of the most fascinating and enigmatic extraterrestrial species in modern ufology and contactee lore. Unlike the Greys or Reptilians, who are often depicted as either cold scientists or malevolent overlords, Nordics are generally portrayed as benevolent, highly advanced, and spiritually enlightened beings. They are described as tall, human-like entities with striking Nordic features, such as blonde or platinum-colored hair, piercing blue or green eyes, fair skin, and athletic or slender physiques. Typically standing between 6 to 8 feet tall, Nordics are believed to possess a heightened consciousness, telepathic abilities, and an advanced understanding of the universe's fundamental energies. Many who claim to have encountered them report experiencing an overwhelming sense of peace, wisdom, and cosmic unity, reinforcing the idea that the Nordics are not merely extraterrestrial visitors, but also spiritual guides or interdimensional entities seeking to help humanity evolve. Their association with the Pleiades star cluster, located approximately 444 light-years from Earth, has led to the belief that they originate from a highly evolved civilization far older than our own, one that has achieved a harmonious balance between technology, nature, and consciousness. Some theories suggest that Nordics may be genetically linked to humans, possibly even serving as an ancient progenitor race that influenced early human civilizations. The origins of the Nordic alien archetype can be traced back to the early days of the UFO contactee movement in the 1950s and 1960s. One of the most well-known figures to claim direct contact with Nordic aliens was George Adamski, a Polish-American who, in 1952, alleged that he had met a benevolent extraterrestrial being named Ort Hahn, who came from Venus and resembled a tall, beautiful human. According to Adamski, Ort Hahn and other Nordics were deeply concerned about Earth's future, particularly its militarization, nuclear weapons, and spiritual decline. Other contactees, such as Howard Menger and Billy Meyer, also reported encounters with these enlightened beings, describing them as messengers of peace who sought to warn humanity about the dangers of war, environmental destruction, and materialistic obsessions. Meyer, a Swiss farmer, went even further by claiming to have taken photographs of Pleiadian spacecraft and receiving direct teachings from them about universal laws, reincarnation, and cosmic balance. These accounts help solidify the image of Nordics as guardian-like figures, tasked with awakening humanity to its greater cosmic potential. One of the most intriguing aspects of Nordic alien mythology is their connection to ancient civilizations and religious traditions. Some theorists speculate that Nordics may have been mistaken for gods in ancient times, influencing myths and legends of divine beings, shining ones, or celestial messengers. In Norse mythology, for example, the Aesir gods such as Odin, Thor, and Freya bear striking similarities to the descriptions of Nordic aliens: tall, radiant, and endowed with supernatural wisdom. Similarly, in Hindu texts, the Vedic gods or devas are often depicted as glowing, human-like beings with advanced knowledge and aerial vehicles known as vimanas, which some believe could be early references to UFOs. Even in Christian and Islamic traditions, stories of angels, luminous beings, and divine messengers descending from the heavens echo the themes found in modern Nordic alien encounters. This has led some researchers to propose that the Nordics are part of an ongoing cosmic influence on humanity, one that has been subtly guiding civilizations throughout history. In contrast to the abduction scenarios commonly associated with the Greys, encounters with Nordics are generally peaceful, uplifting, and transformative. Many experiencers describe telepathic communication with these beings, in which they receive visions of future events, warnings about ecological disasters, or guidance on personal and spiritual development. Some claim that Nordics possess the ability to manipulate energy fields, heal illnesses, and temporarily transport humans aboard their spacecraft for profound, life-altering experiences. Unlike the sterile, laboratory-like environments described in Grey abduction cases, Nordic encounters often take place in ethereal, nature-filled settings or inside luminous, crystalline spacecraft that seem to radiate an aura of pure energy. These experiences leave many contactees with a heightened sense of purpose, a renewed connection to the universe, and a belief that humanity is on the verge of a great evolutionary shift. However, not all perspectives on the Nordics are positive. Some researchers suggest that the benevolent image of Nordics is part of a larger deception, one in which these beings subtly manipulate human perception and guide us toward an agenda we do not fully understand. There are claims that Nordics may be working alongside world governments or other extraterrestrial factions, using their influence to shape political, spiritual, and technological advancements. Some military whistleblowers and abductees report encounters with Nordics in underground bases, where they appear to collaborate with human authorities, possibly even the same secret organizations rumored to be in contact with the Greys. This theory suggests that while some Nordics may genuinely seek to assist humanity, others may have their own hidden motives, using their charismatic and almost divine appearance to gain trust and compliance. Another theory posits that Nordics are interdimensional rather than extraterrestrial beings, meaning they may originate from a higher vibrational reality rather than a physical star system like the Pleiades. This aligns with accounts from individuals who claim to have seen Nordics materialize and dematerialize, travel through solid objects, or appear in dreams and meditative visions. If this is true, then the Nordics could be closely related to other supernatural entities in human folklore, such as angels, ascended masters, or even the Fae of European mythology. Some New Age movements embrace the idea that Nordics are part of a galactic brotherhood, working alongside other enlightened species to help humanity ascend to a higher level of consciousness, sometimes referred to as the fifth dimension or the Age of Aquarius. Regardless of whether they are truly extraterrestrial visitors, ancient gods, interdimensional guides, or psychological projections, the Nordics remain one of the most captivating and mysterious alien species in modern lore. Their message of peace, enlightenment, and universal unity has resonated with countless individuals, fueling books, documentaries, UFO conferences, and spiritual movements. Their influence on science fiction and popular culture is also undeniable, inspiring depictions of tall, wise, and radiant alien races in films and television series such as Star Trek, Stargate, and The Day the Earth Stood Still. Whether real or imagined, the mythos of the Nordics taps into humanity's deepest yearning for connection with the cosmos, a hope that somewhere out there, an advanced and benevolent civilization is watching over us, waiting for the right moment to help us take our next evolutionary step.